So since we're broiling this, and it's not, the skin isn't on the salmon, I'm just going to season the pan itself, so that there's some seasoning on the bottom. So I'm just going to put some pepper down and some salt, seasoned salt on the pan, and then put the salmon in it, and then season the top. And you can just use regular salt and pepper for this. I have done it many times that way and it's fine. I'm going to use seasoned salt today. No MSG, just some seasoned salt. It has garlic powder and chili pepper and a bunch of other good stuff. Just a good thing, seasoning of seasoned salt. And put the salmon in it and then we'll spray it on top as well. And this is for broccoli. If you have a steamer, it's really ideal for this, but if you have a lot of broccoli to do and you don't have a steamer, you can just put a little bit of water in the bottom of a pot and keep a close eye on it and it'll steam just fine. For a little bit of extra flavor, I'm going to put some lemon juice on this potatoes. And fresh lemon juice is better, of course, but this works fine. It gives a little bit extra tang. Kind of brightens up that flavor. And that's been in for about 15 minutes. I'm going for another 25 or so. Strawberries, Strazo Bajos, and what else? Chocolate. Strawberries and chocolate. That's healthy. Yes, we just sit around and stare at her all day. So cute. Alrighty, so these are starting to look done. You can see they're starting to get brown. You can hear the whistling of them letting out some steam. Starting to get caramelized. These are pretty much done. You could take them out now if you wanted. I'm going to let them go for a little bit longer because I have a little bit more time. Get them a little bit more. Ooh, that's hot. You hear that whistling? Oops, sorry. But that's what you want them to look like. And then the fork will go in easily. And then the longer you let the onions go, they'll start to caramelize and get even more brown and sweet. So we'll let those kind of go until we need to put the salmon in. And we're going to do some apples in the salad today. I don't have a lot of stuff to put in the salad, so I'm just going to do some tomatoes and apples. Apples work really well in salads. A lot of people don't think of them as good in salad, but I just cut them up in thin slices like this. And it's interesting, sweet, crunchy, good stuff to put in salads. Yeah, quarter them is fine. So I'm just going to put some lemon juice on these so they don't turn brown while we're waiting. And then we'll go in mixed green salad with tomatoes and let's see, probably get the broccoli in here at some point. So I guess I'm gonna take these potatoes out now. Yeah, that looks good. You want them to be nice and roasty, caramelized, and these will need to sit for about 10 minutes before they're not too hot to eat. So I'm just going to get those out. And put the rack on the top rack. And preheat this oven to 450 or 500 or... What, honey?
Do you remember that there was a couple frozen ones for me?
No, I didn't. Okay, so this is salmon with salt and pepper, and that's about it on it. Going under the broiler, and I'm going to put it on convect broil, 500 degrees start. Put 4 minutes. Wrong oven. Okay, other one please. And then we're going to check, and we'll probably have to cut the thin parts off so they don't get overdone. But that's okay, we're going to break the salmon up anyway. So.
Happy Mother's Day!
Alright, so this is boiling water, washed broccoli. Put the lid on. And the thing about broccoli is don't overcook it and it will be good. A lot of people who hate broccoli have never had it when it wasn't boiled to death. These onions are like candy. Check on this salmon over here. This is a really hot broiler, so it's only been about 3 minutes, and I'll probably have to take off the thin parts in a couple minutes or so. As many onions as you want. How about this one right here? That's the sweetest onion in the whole world for the sweetest girl in the whole world.
Oh, about that one.
Oh,
Take them both. What do you think? Good? Okay, this is starting to smell like it's burning, which means it's perfect. So this is, hold on a second. So this is done on the edges, and I think it might be done in the middle too, but let's see. You want it to kind of pull apart, and it looks like it's done, I think. Maybe I'll take the sides off. So I'll take the end off that's thin, that's already done perfectly. So it doesn't get overdone. And then you can make a little slice along the belly line where it's thinner, and just take all that out. And that's actually the really nicest part of the fish. It's where the most of the fat is, and it's very tender. So that goes on a separate tray, and then this goes back in until the rest of it is all the way done. So you don't want it to be completely opaque in the middle, but you want it to be... I think I'm going to move this tray down one level. There. Okay.
The flames!
Second verse, same as the first.
She told you to say that, didn't she?
So this one is just a little bit of lemon on it. Oh man, that's good. That is very, very good. I can eat that whole thing. I think I will. Alright, so this is looking done. It's been another 3 minutes. So it's about 9 minutes total. Under a really hot broiler. And that's good. Alrighty. So, this one is probably done also. Put this one back in. Sorry about 7. Okay, so let's see how this one's doing. Yeah, that's perfect. Slightly, you can see there's a slight pink translucent line in the middle. That's the way you want it. Okay, we're ready. Put a little bit of lemon on this. And that is as good as you're going to get with salmon, with farm salmon. I'm going to eat some more of these onions. They're awesome. Check on this broccoli. Let's see if it's edible yet. You want to not kill the broccoli. I mean, that's good. It still has a little bit firm, but lots of flavor. We're just going to do some butter, salt and pepper, and lemon on that.